the curry bunny. I pretty much start every single video holding a plate of food and screaming some kind of excitement over a new recipe. My goals. I'm like, it's not focusing. It's more excited about me. Look at this, the curry. Focus on the curry. This camera is not playing with me. My girls, welcome to the Lean Girl YouTube channel, bringing you another insane meal makeover on a true South African favorite. Well, I know it's a Durban favorite, but probably a South African favorite too. And you know that that's my favorite thing, right? I love to take high cal meals that we all thought like we could never eat again until like doomsday, and recreating low calorie, high protein versions that you can enjoy like absolutely guilt-free. Like, who the hell thought we'd be eating a curry bunny? A curry bunny while getting lean. Guys, what am I talking about? A curry bunny? A bunny chow. Yolan was saying chubby bunny earlier and now I got me confused. If you're confused as to what this is, it's a bunny chow, which is essentially a South African favorite where you take, normally it's a loaf of bread. You take a loaf of bread, you cut it in half, you hollow some of it out, and then you put the most delicious curry inside. So we've done a lean girl variation of this. We've used a roll, which is obviously like one portion. You can use any size roll that you want if you want more or less calories. By the way, the calories are incredible. I'll put them up on screen so that you can see like how mind-blowing this actually is. And then I also made the most gorgeous curry, which I am so excited about. You know, I have a few curries inside the Lean Girl Kitchen Coach. I have a pumpkin curry, I have a green Thai curry, and I have, I think, one more. But I love a curry. This is obviously it's not very spicy, but if you like things hot, you could absolutely put some more spice in it. Gilan is like a total baby. Like, if I give him green Tabasco, the man is like sweating on the lip. So I couldn't make anything that's too spicy. So this has just a right amount of heat, but more so a delicious flavor. Even if you didn't want to do this as a bunny chow, you could do this with some cauli-rice on the side, you could do it with some normal rice, you could do whatever side you wanted, and it is still the most delish curry ever. And this, I actually made a cauliflower sauce, which becomes the sauce for the curry, and it works so beautifully. It's got that creamy, silky texture, and it just works so well, and obviously it's super low calorie, and you don't have to use all of the oils, butters, creams. Let me actually tell you something. Indian food is probably one of the most high calorie foods that you can order. Like say you're getting takeouts or you're going to a restaurant, Indian food really is super high in calories because of all the butter, the ghee, the oils, the creams, and all of the, I guess, high fat items that are used in the cooking of Indian food. And then of course, a lot of the stuff is also fried, like your samosas, and then you've got the delicious things like the naan breads, which use a lot of butter as well. So a lot of my Indian girls that actually follow my programs, in the beginning they really struggle because it's quite tricky to know, unless you're making a curry for yourself, what ingredients are going in there. So just a word of caution when you are ordering curries, yeah, don't do it too often. Rather get to making your own curry, and here is the first one that you can try. This recipe is super quick and simple. I'm gonna head into the kitchen and show you guys how to make this, and then we are gonna come back and do a glorious taste test on this baby. It smells so good. There's so many beautiful fragrant smells coming out of here, and I cannot wait to tuck in. It's basically lunchtime. I don't know if you can see the clock there. So let's get into the kitchen and then we will be back. Okay, let's get started with our chicken. We are starting off with some onions in a pan here sprayed with non-stick spray as always, and then you are going to throw in your chicken breast, and you just want to season that and let it start to brown. Then we are going to start with all of our beautiful veggies. So I've got some zucchini here which I'm throwing in. You want to cut all your veggies around the same size so that they will cook sort of at the same time. Then I'm going in with a carrot, and you guys can go wild here on whichever veggies you really enjoy. enjoy in a curry. The ones that I went for today are sort of the lowest calorie veggies out there. So we've got zucchini, we've got carrot. We are then going in with some green beans, which also work really beautifully here. These are already prepared, which was nice and simple and easy. So put some green beans in there, and then of course some pumpkin as well, which also works really nicely and gives a nice texture to, it's like this really beautiful chunky texture to the I keep on wanting to say a stew, but to our curry. So you can just cut them up again into even pieces. And then I'm also going to be using some mushrooms, but you'll see I decided here last minute to not put them in with the other harder veggies because they cook pretty quickly. So I'll cook those separately. And then I'm popping these into the microwave to cook away. So I'm cheating here a little bit by cooking the vegetables before I put them in the curry so it doesn't take as long. Now for our curry sauce, this is one of my favorite things to use to create a delicious sauce, and it is literally, guys, cauliflower. If you've tried my cauliflower sauce for my other dishes like my spaghetti bolognese, then you'll know all about the cauliflower sauce, but if you haven't tried it yet, you have to. I basically just put some curry powder in there and some garam masala and then some of my funky oma spice, and then we want to make this, oh, and by the way, a little bit of water as well. We want to thin that out a bit, and then I added some cottage cheese, which gives it a really nice creaminess, and there is the most wonderful creamy low calorie sauce which we are going to use for our curry. So now all of my veggies are already cooked, and I just threw them into the pan here, gave everything a nice good season, and then you want to cook your curry sauce out a little bit because the spices that are in the actual curry powder actually do need to be cooked a little bit, otherwise they tend to be a little bit bitter. So I let this cook down for about 5 minutes. I put the lid on, and that also just helps all the flavors to work in together. And now for the fun part, I have a roll here. I got a nice big round one that can work really nicely as a bowl. So because we are removing some of the insides which we won't be using, we definitely ain't going to be tracking those calories. So weigh your bun after you have actually hollowed it out so that you know exactly how many calories. After mine was a 50-gram bun once it was hollowed out, so even though it does look bigger, it was 50-gram bun, and so that's what I tracked. And then you are just going to pile it all very beautifully high with your delicious curry. And then to finish it off, every lean girl dish has to have a little bit of green, and the beans weren't doing it for me, so I added a couple of pieces of coriander. If you don't have coriander, you can leave it off. And there you go, my girls, your lean girl bunny chow for only 440-ish calories. Pretty impressive, really filling, and so delicious. We're back, and it's time to taste this baby. I actually feel like it looks so cute. I don't even want to destroy it because I still have to take a photo of it. But we're gonna taste some of the curry. I'm gonna try and, so this is the beauty about a bunny chow, is that the sauce actually soaks into the bread, and then you get to eat this delicious, saucy, spicy bread. So let me grab some chicken. Let me see if I can get a bit of bread in there as well. And we've got all of my favorite veggies in here as well. It's heaven. It is curry heaven. This sauce is so beautiful. It's got so many delicious flavors. I love coriander. It's not a must. Some people absolutely hate it. And let me tell you, I know that this is gonna be filling. My arm is actually aching, just trying to hold it, trying to hold it up the whole time. My biceps are shaking here in the corner. But this is a huge plate of food, and the calories are sensational. So if you've been putting off eating bread, if you have been thinking and dreaming about a beautiful bunny chow, then your dream has ka-chung. If you ask the genie, ka-ping, for a bunny chow. I doubt you did. But anyway, here it is, my darling girls, teaching you that you can even eat stuffed bread and get lean. As long as you stay within that glorious calorie budget, you can enjoy meals like this while getting lean. And let me tell you something, when you're eating food like this, you don't need willpower. You don't need discipline. If you love every single meal that you eat and it keeps you really full and satisfied, it is total BS that you need willpower to stick to your plan. Like, you look forward to every single meal and you do not have to go hungry. And I am on a mission to teach you and show you exactly how to do that. So don't forget, this recipe and all my others, which is over 350 now, are all inside the most incredible meal planning tool and recipe hub you're ever gonna get, the Lean Girl Kitchen Coach. So if you haven't checked it out, link down below, just check that out. Also, show me some love on the channel. I should stop, this is bad manners, guys. My mom would not be proud of me to wave my fork around. But if you show some love on my channel, one special girl gets free access for life to the Kitchen Coach, or you can just not even like play the lotto. You can just go and sign up to the Kitchen Coach and then everything will be there and you can access it right away. Instant gratification. I really hope that you guys enjoy this one. I hope that you try it, and don't forget to tag me on the gram. I love to see all of your creations. It's what I live for, and I will see you guys in the next video. Sending you all so much love, and I hope that you have a spicy day.